Hey everybody, it's Keith with the L1 Automotive Training Channel, and fun situation. So, Liz's car got a recall in the mail, the 2019 Lincoln Navigator. Took that to the dealer for extended warranty coverage for the front camera. We go to pick it up, and the front camera is like, you could see the bumper more than we could before. We took a picture of the screen because I knew what was gonna happen. I actually had this all planned out. It's really frustrating that I called it right. I shouldn't be able to expect that a repair isn't done properly from the dealer and then be right. I should be wrong way more often. So we scheduled it in with Fowler because they were the ones that had the part and could get to it the quickest. Not our typical Ford dealer that we use when it comes to parts or anything else, but that's who we chose. So we go schedule the vehicle in, we get the car back. I noticed that it's like I could see more of the bumper than I could before. So I asked the advisor, hey, did the 360 calibration gets done? He said that's not required when that's replaced. And I said that's interesting, and we were playing customer the whole time. We didn't tell them we owned a shop or anything. We didn't wear our uniforms or anything. We dropped it off, picked it up, and Liz was texting him, and I'll try to get the text messages. It's been such a long time now and stuff. Sent him a text and said, hey, that's interesting. We actually took it to a repair shop, and they told us that the camera had to be replaced, but it was under extended coverage from the dealer, from the manufacturer, and that it'd be best to take it back to the dealer, and that also it required a calibration that took a lot of space. So to make sure to get with a dealer that has that capability, because a lot of dealers have to sublet it, and that could add time to the repair. I had to make up a story about why that shop. Because honestly, I didn't want to tell them it was Level 1 Automotive and then say that we couldn't do the calibration, because we absolutely can. So we do them here all the time. Insert B-roll of calibration. So we said, hey, the calibration is supposed to be done, and we stood there to go pick it up late at night, and we're like, hey, it needs to be done. He's like, well, it isn't required. So we took the vehicle home, and I was like, well, how do we get him to do this? So we took the vehicle and we texted him. We said, hey, so we can still see more of this than what we saw before. It doesn't line up right. And he said, well, the tech that we spoke to and the foreman both said it isn't required. And so we texted it back. So we just live with it crooked ? And that sparked just the right like attitude and thought process, where he said, bring it in and we'll take a look at it. So we took it back to him and said, and we sent him like Google search images of the calibration. We were trying to like not let off that we had factory service info. So we had to like Google 360 cal and pictures of service info that we could find on Google that says it was required. Because in service information, it says when a camera is replaced, even if the grill is taken off and put back on, same grill, same camera, same everything. Maybe we removed it to do an active grill shutter. Maybe we removed it to do a condenser or something, which that's, what you could easily, these Ford condensers. So that's what it says in service info specifically. Insert service info screenshot here. So anyways, he's like, all right, so he takes it back and then he calls us near the end of the day and says it's all done. Like we had to like fight and push and blah, 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 blah. And then so when we go to pick it up, he said, we did the calibration, it didn't take the first time. We're like, okay, so we picked the vehicle up, get it back to the shop. That weekend we had a programming class. We bring Liz's Navigator in, hook up to it, and on FDRS is this sweet little show vehicle history button. And hopefully I've got the screenshot right here of that, where you can see on one day the camera was replaced, the LIN bus initialization was done, which is what takes the camera from being having a red X in it or just being blank, and then initializing, and that turned the camera on. And you can see no calibration was done. The following day, a calibration was done. We took the vehicle back and requested, and you can see it took them the better part of a day and hours upon hours and multiple tries to calibrate it, because it's a complete pain in the ass. So there is Fowler Ford not following OEM procedures and not doing the job correctly and not calibrating a safety system on one of their own vehicles. So I constantly get questions from people who are like, well, my Ford dealership, my Chevy dealership, my Honda dealership, my Toyota dealership, my Subaru dealership says it doesn't need to be done. And I get that one a lot, Subaru. And they're like, well, they say it doesn't need to be done. I'm like, well, they're wrong, because the manufacturer of the car says this, right? And that's what's funny. What most of you have to realize, that a dealership is just an automotive repair shop that paid money to have a license agreement to put a logo and a brand up front there. It's just a building full of techs, and my industry is broken, my automotive industry, and it sucks because I'm over here trying to do jobs correctly. And when I estimate the job correctly, there's some Joe Blow out there that tells them, well, they're trying to rip you off, that doesn't need done, and they're wrong. So that's what's frustrating. But anyways, there you go. There's a local Ford dealership, not even fixing cars correctly, leaving safety systems uncalibrated. Welcome to my world. Anyways, guys, have fun, be safe, don't do anything I wouldn't do. We'll see you guys next time.